welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new here. My name is Cheryl. I love decorating my home with style on a budget, and I love to try to make it look a lot more expensive than it really is. So if you love home decorating and you love decorating your home with style on a budget, then this is a channel for you. If by the end of the video you like what you have seen, I would hope you would hit the subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and become a member of the iStyle family. Guys, so in today's video, we're going to continue decorating my home for spring. I thought we would go to Lowe's and look for some new plants. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but in my kitchen window, I have like a row of succulents, and unfortunately, there's only 2 of them still alive. The rest of them are faux succulents, but I do want to try my hand at growing some real ones again. So I thought we would stop by Lowe's and see what we can find there, or Walmart. I think Walmart sells succulents too. Or maybe some pothos plants. I don't know. I just want to try my hand at plants. You guys see, like I have a plant behind me. It's not doing too well. I need to get some plant food for it, as well as the one here in the lounge. But I don't know, I just want to get more plants into my home because it helps with the oxygen. It brings fresh oxygen into your home. So just a few things. So if you want to see how my home is going to turn out with the additional spring decorating, just make sure you keep watching. All right, so here are the succulents that they have here. Look very good. Kind of look like my faux ones, and it's $3.97. I don't know. They don't look the best. Maybe I'll check out Lowe's. These aloe plants, $6. What are these? Hyacinths, $6. That's a better value than that. So these are even more expensive. Looks like a caterpillar. That does not look good. A dinosaur back cactus. A brain cactus. I don't like those at all. I thought about getting a pathos and letting it trail out of the kitchen window. Maybe I'll do this. It's $10.97. Cheaper than some of these other. It's $5.97. How much are you? $5.77. All right, let's see. All right, so I ended up getting this pothos. It was $10.97. There were other ones there that were like $20 that were smaller, and I'm thinking, there's no way. I got some plant food in here, and I got some succulents as well. So I'm going to change out the succulents in the windowsill. And yeah, I think I'm going to run over to Lowe's though and see what they have as well. So I'm looking for some cute little glasses that I could use potentially as planters for the plants that we just picked up. This is 50 cents. Cute. It's cute. It's like little tennis rackets on it. These are cute. These are glasses, but these are cute. I think they're deep enough. And they're only 50 cents. And there are 5 of them, which I think is what I need. So I like these. I'm gonna get these. These were cute too. Kind of remind me of little ramekins. But I'm not gonna pay $5 a bowl. Even though they are cute. This is cute, but not for $8. I could use a white coffee cup. These are 50 cents too. I could see these styled in the windowsill with their plants. Would they be too big though? Oh, you can't even see if I can hold the camera right. I think those would be cute. The other ones are cute too though. These are cute. Just overlook these. These are $2.50. Russian teacup. Which would look better? This is pretty. For $5. That's really pretty. These are nice. These are plastic though. This is cute. No, I don't buy pillows like this. It's $10. Nice. Let's go back here and see what they might have. Back here, the horses. Anything back here? What are these? Square plastic. These could be used for plants too. For $1. But I want something pretty though. This is pretty. Wish there were 6 of those. How much are these? Cute. And this is cute. 25 cents. How much are these? $1. These. I just can't even see. These are cute. 25 cents. Is there anything we could use over here as a planter? Those other cups that were really nice. Don't see anything. Little plastic cup. I think these are too big. 25 cents. Nice though. I don't think they're deep enough for plants. Alright, let's keep looking. This is cute. The set is $15. These are cute too. This set is $50. Oh, these look perfect for spring. So cute. What is this? Made in England. Let's see how much. This set is $55. It's pretty. Okay, let's keep looking. much are you? Do not see the price. These would be good for planters. Could probably only get 4 of them in the window though. Wish I knew how much they were. Maybe we'll take it up front and see. Alright, we're at another thrift store. These are pretty. $5.99, a little mint green. That would be pretty for spring. They're part of the set. Here's the little cups. $4.99. $4.99. $7.99. These are just like a whole set. Very, very pretty. Very nice. These ramekins, they could probably work too. I also have these, similar to the ones we saw before. These are 99 cents. So, some nice options for glass. I saw these. These are pretty. If only there were more of these. These would be really, really pretty in the windowsill. But let me see the one. All right, so we're back from Walmart, and these are the plants that I picked up. I picked up this one, and it's a jade plant. It survives neglect, which is good because I am not very good at keeping plants alive. And then I picked up this one, the succulent. I thought was really, really nice, except for this little thing right here. But I think overall it's nice. These plants are so expensive. $6. This one was $10.99, and I figured I could break this apart. And my thought was to put these in clear containers, which I showed you guys some footage from when we were in the thrift store, and I saw these, and I thought these would be really, really nice. They're from Libby. I think they were probably candle holders, and I know it doesn't have a drainage hole, but my thought is to take this and to put the pothos in it and just let it live in water. And I got 4 of these. They didn't have a price on it, so when I took it up front, they had to call the person. It's one of those like little peddlers malls. And then she came back and said that she would take, there were 4 of them. She said she would take $5, so $1.25 each. They're really, really heavy, really thick glass, as you can see. So that is what we're going to do. So here's the 4 of them. I also found this really pretty glass. It's so cute. It was $1. It says sterling cut glass on the front, so I would turn it toward the back, but look how pretty that is. So I don't know, I might put one of the succulents in this as well, or maybe one of the pothos. I don't know. And we also got some plant food. So we spent $30 on the plants, but I've taken some stuff back to Walmart, so I got $15 back, and so I only ended up spending $14 out of pocket. And then I also got this potting soil. So yeah, we're going to plant some little plants, and fingers crossed we can keep them alive. All right, so here's how the succulents are looking in the window. Poor babies have died. That's just dirt. But yeah, this one's real. The rest are faux. I don't know. Can we salvage the poor little thing? I don't know. Poor little baby. I might try, but yeah. So these have been in the windowsill, gosh, since we moved here. Believe it or not, you can tell they've been neglected. All right, the containers are all cleaned up. I think what I'm gonna do is take some of this potting soil and put it in these glass containers. Let's try to not spill. Whoa. While I say that, I also spill. Okay, this one might be a little bit full. Can you see that? Clean up our little mess. Okay, so we have our 2 containers, and I don't know, I probably should have put the plant in first, maybe? As you can tell, I don't know anything about potting plants. And we're going to break up this one's little root system. Let's add some of this potting soil in here. Stick this one down in here. And yes, we've made a mess. And it'll continue to be a mess. If you're a plant mom, don't judge me too harshly. Hopefully, we can get this down in here. The old plants thrown away. Get this one rooted, cleaned off. Look how cute he is. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Okay. I want to nourish the plant, and it said to use, I'm going to use this, and it's full season all-purpose plant food. And for container plants, for a 6-inch pot, which this is more like maybe 3 inches, it says to use a 3/4 teaspoon. So we'll use a little bit less than that. Whoa. We're just going to use this much. I'm just going to sprinkle it around the plant. And then I'm going to give it some water. Oversaturate it. All right, it's got some water. This is how it's looking. So cute. So we'll go ahead and put him in the window. I'll have to raise this up a little bit. It's almost too big to go in the window. was a little too big to go in the window, so change of plans. We're gonna have to use the little planters that we already had because they fit. I'll put a little bit of fertilizer in here, and it's supposed to feed your plants for 6 months. That's great. Spilled dirt in here. These are my 2 little succulents that barely hanging on. I'm gonna see if we can bring them back to life. It's 2 little sprigs. Now that they have this plant food, maybe that'll help. Hopefully. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing or not. Just want to stick this down in here. I actually ordered these from Amazon several years ago. All right, he's in there. Let's add some water. And stick him back in there. Hopefully he survives. Here's the other one that's barely hanging on. His little roots. I don't know. We're gonna try to bring him back too. Let's put some dirt in here. And some more fertilizer. Mix this dirt up. Make a little hole for him. Stick him back down in there. Add some dirt. We'll come back in a few weeks and hopefully these plants have come back to life. Let's add some water. All right, so my other succulents died, and these are fake succulents. These came from Dollar Tree, I think. So let's try and put this plant. Let's try to break him apart and see if we can get 3 plants out of him. And we'll add a little bit of fertilizer in here. Add some more dirt. I just want to try my hand at having live plants again around the house. I have those 2 plants that I've had for a while. more. Alright, so I'll add a little bit of water to this one. Oh, it's so cute. I'll show you guys once we get them all all sorted out. Let's break this one off. Stick it down in here. Let's add some fertilizer. And we'll add some dirt around him. Make him a little sturdy. So cute. Alright, give you a little bit of water. And stick you in here. And I think we can do one more. Stick him down in here. A little bit of fertilizer. Add a little bit of fresh dirt on top. On the side. Pack it down. I really don't like it. This one's, hopefully I don't kill it, but I don't like the way that looks, so we're just gonna cut that off. And there's that one. We'll give him a little bit of water. One plant left. I wish this one could fit or just sit in this in the windowsill. I didn't really think about it not being able to fit, and I should have. Let's try to get him. This is probably going to be too small for that plant, so I'm not going to do that. We don't want him to be starved of. We'll just keep him where he is. We'll just have to put him somewhere else. All right. There's the foam. Let's clean up some of this mess before we continue. All right, here's our little plant babies, all potted. So cute. All right, so I have this little plant over here for now. This is how he looks. And he has some light, so we'll see how he does over here. And then I was thinking, what do I do with this pothos? I think I am gonna leave it the way it is for now, but my thought is to also separate it. And right now it's in dirt, but I have seen these where they are just suspended in water, and I don't know, I like the look, so I'm thinking about doing that and using these containers to do that. So I don't know, leave me a comment down below. Have you tried growing a pothos in nothing but water, and did it survive? Leave me a comment down below. Sandy, you're the plant lady. Your plants look so beautiful. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I also got some new home decor pieces from Amazon. These are canisters made out of wood, and I don't know, I got them to be decorative pieces, not so much to use in the kitchen. And I'm thinking about using these in my primary bath, holding like some sponges or some bath salts in them around my tub. So I got those. I love those. And then let me show you what else I got. I also got these two unique vases. Look how nice these look. Oh my gosh. So these are very similar to some I saw on Pinterest, and they're by, I don't know, a designer, and I'm sure those pieces are much larger than these, but these came from Temu and they were very affordable, and I will put up that pricing here. But I absolutely love this, so I'm getting ready to style out the kitchen with these, but that'll be in my next video. I think today's video is already too long. I'll show you what I'll do with those black canisters there in the back. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed hanging out with me today. If so, please make sure to give the video a big thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed, I would so appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and become a member of the iStyle family. I have lots of budget-friendly, budget luxury, home decorating inspiration coming your way that you don't want to miss. And with that, my friends, I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you.